Welcome back to another week of Tales of Destiny 2 with ConorHughes. Connor, we've got that skipping effect again.
Yep, I was just plugging in my headphones.
Perfect.
The end of it.
What I want to say to you, folks at home, let me say this. ConorHughes, successful Kickstarter deliverer, once again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
We're floored by the response.
Because you're fully funded, right?
That's right. Yeah, we've quite a bit more at this point than just fully. So very happy with that. People seem to want the Galarian content. I think it's going to be an interesting arc for the character because Charlie sort of wants to take her from the place where she sort of is in her own standalone series, where she's sort of definitely more in the more adventurous days, and take her to where she is emotionally, where you see her in the little short story that we have with her in White Ash.
Dating a human? My daughter? Forget about that.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Never mind. So let me ask you, do you think that Galarian fans are more into the boobs or into the butt?
Given Romina's coloring style,
what I have to say is it's amazing you answered this at all. Pretty much everyone I know would have dodged this question. Please keep going though. Please keep going.
Well, it's just like I'm thinking about what does Romina emphasize more, and I'd say, she's got a great thing for the boob highlights.
See.
That is a skill I have yet to master in any great regard. I take my notes from her for sure.
Incredible. This is award-winning comic book artist ConorHughes. Got him here for yet another 2-hour-long interview. I got you here for a 2-hour-long interview. The award-winning RPG gamer. What award do you think that I've won? What award do you think I won? You've actually won awards. I have not. You can't take my thing and try to turn it back on me. It just doesn't work.
I will try.
You could try. It just doesn't make sense, Connor. It just doesn't make sense. Oh God. So these are the dinosaurs they warned us about.
Yeah. Fist up. I have to check my skills. It feels like they're all unbound except for that one dodge kick thing.
That happens every time though.
Yeah. But usually not all of them.
Wow, they're not unbound at all. But folks at home, I got here before Connor for like the second time ever. And I was out here farming to level. So we picked up like a level or two and like 100,000 gold. But really, because of the rate that I'm using my skills at, I can only fight 2 or 3 battles before having to rest. Because I'm using the end game skills and I'm trying to get them to like 400 each or whatever is needed in order to unlock their. Yet 32 is what I've got. 32 and 97. The great part about Rising Phoenix is once you're in the air, once you're up there, you're invincible until you hit the ground. So you can do some pretty weird shit. Yeah.
You get some iframes?
Yep. You get like 2 full seconds of iframes. Like this! Oh, that was the wrong skill. Alright. But I'll do it here now. You were going to say something, Connor, and then I cut you off for my inane babble.
I was just going to say, at least we can retreat to the peaceful embrace of the cloisters.
It's true. It's not a bad plan. Yeah. Honestly, we're getting a level every 2 to 3 battles, so I would say that we are definitely under-leveled for the Maxwell fight, for sure. Like, we can beat the asses off of all these guys, but if you're leveling after, like, 2 or 3 fights, that's... You're way under where you should be.
Right. Yeah, okay, yeah, the last time we fought,
we got totally rocked. That right there, that was me iframing through multiple air attacks.
Supersonic fist. Heal. Omega Demon Chaos.
I lost you, tried to find you, totally missed.
I jumped back in.
Last week, I announced that I was playing Tales of Berseria. It's time to announce that this week I'm no longer playing Tales of Berseria.
Yeah? Why is that? What's the
The
change?
story isn't bad, but it's also not good. I really like all the voice actors, but the combat is just... So, let me say this. I probably would not enjoy Tales of Destiny 2 if it was made today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Tales of Berseria combat is literally just hit X 4 times in a row, and that's it. You just run around, you hit X 4 times in a row, find a new enemy, hit X 4 times in a row, then you tap R2 to activate Therian Demon Mode, tap X 4 times in a row. Like, there's basically no thought, absolutely no strategy to it.
Yeah, just a grind.
Yeah, and
Rising Phoenix.
I'm out here trying to do complex 26-hit combos in this game, failing consistently, rarely ever getting around to it, but I'm almost at the point where I can start pulling off those huge read combos. I mean, probably in the next episode or two, you and I are going to have to start talking about hitting 50-hit combos. We hit 26 really early in the game, like outside of the giant tree area, and we've never surpassed that, but we can do it. We can do it. We'll just have to use our multi-hit abilities. Oh, we don't need to heal this. We can just go back to bed. I launched my new show last night, the intro hour. It's 1 hour of introductions.
Very cool. I'll have to check it out. What did you guys talk about?
Burning Wheel. We talked about... Jesus, what did we talk about? It was a full hour of non-stop talking. Sea of Thieves. I'm sorry, Connor, I've forgotten. I mean, it was intros. There was actually a very long discussion about BattleTech Megamech Council, BattleTech Project Athena to some extent. Oh wow, that hurt really badly.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was horrible. I got to shield through the next one or I'm gonna die. And this new show that I'm writing, BattleTech Solaris Knights, but with a K instead of an N at the front. A lot of people are getting pretty excited about Solaris Knights with a K instead of an N. And I think that when I run it, I'm going to invite people to it secretly so that no one knows it's actually happening, and then start the recording of it, and then like have all the episodes ready to go before it finishes, because it's like a board game of strategic deception. No one will know who the other players are, so you won't be able to like use outside information or like team up against people, because you won't really know if you can trust or if you even know the person you're talking to.
Well, what can they identify with voices or something? Or
We're not going to do where it'll be written communication.
Oh, I see.
It's like the board game Diplomacy, if you know that one.
I do not particularly.
You know, I used to suggest Diplomacy to a lot of people, but having attempted to run it twice now on my channel, I no longer suggest it to people.
Omega Demon Chaos.
Some people, when they were raised for Diplomacy, they were raised with the wrong rules. I'm just gonna say it flat out. They were raised with the wrong rules. Jim, you know who I'm talking about because it's you. And you're certainly not the only person. It's a very popular rules alteration in Diplomacy to not go for ace. So in the rules of Diplomacy, only one player can win. All right? But it's a 7-person game. And in order for one people to win, you know, 6 other people have to lose. And those 6 other people are your friends. And the game will take hours to play. So you'll have to excruciatingly defeat your friends. Some people can handle that. Some people can't. Some people don't want to handle that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. That's like drama.
We haven't seen this one.
Whoa, yeah. That was awesome.
Eagle Rage. Twin palm strike.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of drama is not what I would be down for. Not like that.
So you can understand that some people aren't into it, right?
We're not
So,
gonna lose so easily.
So what they do is they play with a rules variation where you can have allied victories. Like if enough players ally together to equal half of the provinces of Europe +1, you win. The problem is with that though is that you can achieve that victory very early on. Like by the second or third turn, you could technically get like 4 people together and say, okay, we win. And it really just defeats the purpose of the game. You know what I mean? Like if you can,
Yeah, I mean, we
if you
all
can
know
win the
allied
game in
victories do not
20
count.
minutes, yeah.
We've all played that game.
Take this. Ha!
Eventually, they all turn.
Rising
I mean, that's the point of diplomacy. It's a game of strategic deception.
Right.
People, you can't get anything done in early to mid game without allying with people because of the way the rules work.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, if you're going to win, you're going to have to betray your allies. So it becomes a game of how long can I trust this person and how long do I think they can trust me before one of us has to inevitably betray the other to go for the victory.
rising
And look,
Yes.
that is another really big part of why people make alternate rules for diplomacy,
Twin
Yeah.
palm strike.
is because they don't want to have to betray someone that they have attached themselves to, they've been friends with. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, but that means diplomacy isn't a game for you because that betrayal is built into the game. I'm really getting preachy here. I feel incredibly strongly about playing diplomacy the original way is the problem. And I'm also hyper competitive about it.
Yeah, I mean that makes you uniquely
Eagle
disposed to playing that kind of game. Just not everyone has that kind of disposition. And that's okay, you know.
rising
I know it's rough. I can't play Among Us with people when they're trolling. Like it just pisses me off when people don't take competitive games seriously.
yes.
Houdini.
Yeah, I tried out Dark and Darker the other day, and
Oh, you
Problem is, I
mean
think
D&D Tarkov?
yeah, and I think the problem was that like we started playing that game a few days into the demo, and everyone else was like hyper leveled up. This is only a very marginal, like tangential relationship to what you're saying, but in the sense that like everyone is out to betray each other in that game as well.
Yep.
The problem was that like everyone had this like equipment
Rising
bonus that like we just couldn't surpass at a certain point. Like
Eagle ray.
my buddies, we tried it out one night, and that was kind of early on, and we won a few matches, and that made it fun. But then the second time we played it a few days later, and we just like got just trounced every time. And it was like, okay, this is much less fun.
I was interested in it until someone described it as D&D Tarkov, and I lost all interest. I like watching Tarkov. I like watching Ammunition play Tarkov, but I have no interest in competing in that. It feels like a life-consuming, extremely high stress. I did EVE Online while sneaking into other people's alliances, like going undercover in other people's communities so that I could earn their trust and betray them. I don't need Tarkov to bring back that level of stress and evil in my life. I saw a report that said that scavs in Tarkov were just consistently betraying each other because the rewards for attacking other scavs were better than if they worked together, which means that they've set the system up in a insanely bad way. If scavengers are supposed to work together to kill the like main character players, and they're all just betraying each other continuously because the potential reward greatly outweighs the risk, then someone has fucked up their mechanics quite badly.
demon chaos.
Yeah.
Take this. Ha!
I agree. You know, I don't really know what Tarkov. I've never like played Tarkov. I have no idea what it's like. But this was pretty fun. There isn't that same. See, the thing is with the shooting games is like
That was close.
people can clock you from, you know, I don't know, like a kilometer away or something with a sniper gun, I assume. In this game, it's like much more limited.
Yeah, it's very
Right.
close, incredibly close range.
Yeah, very close range, and the matches are pretty fast. So even if you die, like, you know, your investment is maybe
Let's do it.
7
Omega
minutes.
Demon
You know,
Chaos.
we're not talking about a 20-minute investment where you just lose everything. At least so far from what I saw.
Rising Phoenix.
So, I mean, Tarkov is famous for people taking really long-range sniper shots to like eliminate folks, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the majority of battles take place within shouting distance of each other.
Take this.
Really?
Very close range, incredibly close range. Which, I mean, you know, the bullets have travel time and drop and wind direction.
Oh, really?
You know, where you hit somebody on their armor and the level of armor that they have matters. So, like, you know, shooting someone in the shoulder, I guess, is like way less meaningful than, or in the hand is a lot less meaningful than like an armor-piercing bullet directly over the heart or head hitbox. Here's some flat honesty with you. Most people are not very good at shooting.
Yeah.
Whether it's in or out of game, it's simply the truth. I'm not a great shooter in games, and I'm worse in real life. Keeping my arms and hands at that level of steadiness is not good. I can get somewhere on the target.
Let's do it.
Period.
Eagle
I'll
It's
have to
not great.
try out going to a gun range at some point,
Omega
but I've never been.
Connor, maybe one day, if COVID ever ends, we can go together. I've got several guns.
Omega.
I haven't taken my rifle out of its case in about 3 years. It could probably use some love.
Omega Demon
I got a
Chaos.
scope for it that I have never attached.
I could be misremembering, but you, look, like I think I saw you post a picture where like you had this big like sniper rifle type gun, right, or something.
I do not have a sniper rifle. I have a AR-15, which is 5.56. It's kind of like the new standard rifle. You know, it's the old regular military caliber, like M16s use 5.56. Nowadays, though, it seems like they're really moving away to use like 7.62, which is like AK-47. It's like a bigger caliber. The bullet is heavier. It's getting really popular because body armor is stronger. I have a 9mm Beretta pistol, which is like a really standard sidearm. You've probably seen them in the movies 100 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with them.
And I have this weird ass looking gun that is my Beretta 9mm, but it's the CX4 Storm. It's the carbine version of the Beretta. So it's essentially the same gun, and it uses the same magazines and ammunition, but it has a rifled barrel. So it will fire a 9mm bullet much farther than the pistol, and it's much easier to aim, but of course it's heavier. And you can attach a shit ton more stuff to it, although the only thing I regularly attach to it is a small laser.
Sounds like a video game gun to me. Sounds cool though. I mean that in the best possible sense.
Yeah, I mean, look, I got it because I want something that is small and light to handle, like a pistol, but that I'm not going, if I have to use a 9mm weapon outside, it means I'm not in a home defense situation, which means I have infinite possible range that I might need to deal something with, in which case, you know, any amount of body armor is probably going to stop a 9mm with my level of accuracy. All right, you know, shooting somebody who's got ceramic plates in the chest, or even just any level of thick clothing, probably not going to work well for me. So
Really that
How's
like
that?
small or whatever, like
a 9mm?
power.
I mean,
Yeah.
a 9mm is probably smaller than your pinky when it's still in its shell casing form.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay.
I mean, the thing about pistols is they just lose power over time, right? Anyway, the point is that it's a classical mid-range gun, and it allows me to free up giving my pistol to anyone accompanying me, like my mom. If I mean, I live near her, so all of our plans for emergencies involve acquiring our collection of firearms and all of our survival gear, throwing it in my car and leaving. She does not use rifles. They're too heavy for her to handle, so she primarily has trained using pistols. So I wanted to be able to have a pistol myself, but if I needed to, I could free it up and give it to her. There's also something called the universality of ammunition.
True.
Which is why most of NATO all uses the same guns, or at least 5.56 caliber guns, and which is why Russia uses mostly 7.62 guns, so that you can just pick up whatever ammo you have on hand and hand it to somebody, and it'll still work. I also have a shotgun. I've never used it.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just said I have a shotgun. I've never used it. It's 12 gauge pump action.
I was gonna. So that's a good spinoff, because I saw a video where they were going through shotgun handguns.
Take this.
Basically,
Yeah.
they were handguns that like take shotgun ammo, and I just thought this was pretty cool.
Yep, my mom's
like
got
he-
one. That's what she's got, is a Taurus Judge, and she loads it with shotgun ammo.
That sounds pretty cool to me. I had
It's scary. It's a big fucking revolver, man.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. What's it called? A Taurus? What?
Taurus Judge.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones I thought was cool in the video.
So they have shotgun ammo's gotten really weird. They have shotgun shells that basically fire a flamethrower. Like
What?
nothing comes out of the end except a pillar of flame 20 feet long.
Omega Demon Chaos.
I think it's called the
pellet shot
Dragonfire
or
round.
something that sort of scatters?
No, no, it's literally a flamethrower. It fires reactive chemical materials that catch fire as a result of being shot from the gun,
Rising.
and essentially turn the gun into a flamethrower for about a second or two. You can go look up a video.
of that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
hold on. Let me go find one for you. It's real.
No.
It's very real, and it's super interesting.
Yeah.
All right, it's not called Dragonfire. It's called the Dragon's Breath.
Of course. Breath of Fire 3.
All right, listen to this JRPG wannabe protagonist. All right, let's get back to the game at hand. For me,
Whoa,
at
that was
least.
crazy.
Look, I like talking about firearms, but they're not toys. They're very serious. So
Yeah. I mean, I say this as like purely as a.
I
say
know,
things
I
are
know.
cool as
It's
an
awesome.
observer or
Listen,
whatever.
it is awesome to talk about this stuff, and I like talking about it. But I just want to make sure, because YouTube is going to absolutely fuck me on this video for talking about firearms. I want to make it clear that it's educational, maybe, but firearms have 4 safety rules and a number of sub-safety rules for each gun that you should definitely follow. I love the movie Black Hawk Down, but as I've grown up, I love it for different reasons. When I was a kid, I thought the guy who was like, my safety is my trigger finger, I thought he was a cool dude, and now as I've grown up and gotten firearms training, I think that guy is literally the dumbest motherfucker in the entire movie. And there's a dude who just falls out of a helicopter in that movie. And that guy is still stupider than the dude who falls out of the helicopter. There are a bunch of gun safety rules. You should follow all of them because they were developed because people got shot.
Accidentally, I guess.
Rising.
I mean, people shot themselves, people shot family members. We've known about guns for hundreds of years. We've gotten slightly better at handling them. They're not toys. They're not meant to make you feel macho or anything like that. Don't like put them over your shoulder like they show you in cyberpunk video games where people are walking around with a loaded gun with like the rifle barrel resting on their shoulders or something. Don't point them at people.
Yeah, I was watching.
It's everything video games tell you
Let's do it.
to do about guns. You should not do, essentially.
I'll quickly say, like, I was watching a video about over penetration. And, like, that's pretty interesting. I mean, I didn't know, I didn't think about that, you know, until I watched the video. That was pretty interesting. Like, you know, like what's good for helm use and then what's good for.
Yeah, like I said, I have my 9mm for foam and shotgun, but you know, if I start firing my rifle anywhere that's not my basement, the 5.56 is going to go through a wall, probably several walls.
Yeah. So what's the use for this dragon's breath? Like, I don't really.
You know what, Connor? Sometimes crazy people invent things that don't necessarily have a use case. They just think it looks fucking sick.
Omega Demon
So
Chaos.
true. I mean, I guess it's sort of like a flare gun and a gun, maybe.
If you wanted that, you could just use a much cheaper flare gun
That's true.
rather than buying an entire shotgun and also incredibly expensive Dragon's Breath rounds. They are not cheap.
Well, do they go on a regular? They go on a regular shotgun, so you don't need a.
They can go in any gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they go in any shotgun that matches the caliber of round that you're firing.
Yeah,
Like-
12. I assume 12 gauge.
12 gauge.
Is what that means, right? Oh, this guy goes into the alchemy behind it.
Well, all right. I think 20 gauge is actually more popular because it's lighter.
Okay.
12 gauge is kind of heavier, stronger.
Rising
It
Phoenix.
requires more strength to carry. I think it's less popular than the 20 gauge.
Gotcha.
And there's all kinds of shotguns, dude. Like, I think a 4 gauge is a duck hunting gun that you have to mount on the front end of a boat.
Omega Demon Chaos.
And, you know, like, you shoot a whole flock of ducks, a herd of ducks when they take off.
Or like a scatter shot. Is that?
Yes,
You're
four gauges and like really low gauge shotguns can have incredibly wide areas with like hundreds and thousands of pellets meant to take out a huge number of targets at once. They're clearly meant for hunting animals, just to be clear.
Omega.
Oh, I ran out of juice. Get arrested.
Yeah, I was just watching a cowboy movie where, you know, it was one of these situations where you had a trick, a shot trick. You have to get the shot on a rotating plate. You have to plate, and so the guy misses. You know, the performer, or not the performer, the you know, the player, and then the guy's like, "Oh, I can hit it," and then he like takes out his gun. And he's just like, gets it real quick, and then the main character comes along and says, "Yeah, anyone can hit it with you know, buckshot," and it's like the guy was shooting buckshot out of his pistol or something.
Wow. What movie is this?
I can tell you in a second. I was actually just trying to figure it out. Ride the High Country.
I've never heard of this.
It's an old 1962 old cowboy.
Let's do it.
Wow, that is old movie.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the one with young Leonardo DiCaprio because there's so many memeable moments in that. Is it The Quick and the Dead?
That sounds right.
Heal.
Supersonic fist.
He thinks that
Like
he's
that.
the greatest gun. So Leonardo DiCaprio's character is like the son of the corrupt sheriff that everyone's trying to kill. And Leonardo DiCaprio's character is like a fast draw from the hip gunslinger, and he's like, I'm the fastest hand in the West, and says all sorts of memey shit and like really arrogant stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. I think I might have seen that as a kid. There was like that like there was an attempt at the cowboy resurgence back in I think the 90s or late.
I don't think it was an attempt. I think it worked. They remade Maverick.
Undini!
Well, I guess like
Rising
as like
Phoenix!
you know, it didn't quite work to bring cowboy movies back into the prominence that they had back in like say the 60s or
Maybe.
whatever. But they, you know,
There's a reason for that, but I'm not going to discuss it with you here because it's political.
yeah, sure.
Eagle Rage. Yay!
Oh, Cowboys. What was that Netflix series about the ranchers with Danny Masterson that they had to cancel? Oh, it was literally just called The Ranch.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It was a rough watch.
Rising Phoenix!
It was a real people on the coast are dumbasses and don't understand like basic life problems sort of show.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone in it was just incredibly rude to each other and treat each other like shit all the time. So I was like, this show glorifies the ranch as like being the pinnacle of American civilization, and everyone in it is consistently miserable and shitting on each other. So what does that say?
Biggest cell phone. Some people just can't help themselves from cell phoning.
We're a little bit higher level now.
Yeah.
We've gotten 5 levels since the last save. Pretty good. I think we can do some more. We can do some more. Just mindlessly spamming buttons while we talk.
Chaos!
Works for me. I'm actually writing a Pokemon RPG system right now. Tabletop RPG.
Oh, cool.
Tell no one. Although I am putting this on broadcast, no one watches this series anyway, so it'll be alright. The 2 people who are the members of the audience. They won't
I
talk.
think I saw the last video had like 11 views. I was like, oh, okay. Immediately, like pretty quickly after you put it up.
I think that a lot of, I'm gonna be honest with you, Connor, a lot of those views are people watching like 15 minutes and then stopping and coming back to it later. Just according to the analytics, people don't watch like the full 2 hours. I'm sorry. I know this might be shocking to you.
Devastated. I mean, I do that with videos all the time.
I'm actually been considering cleaning up a lot of my old videos and removing series that I didn't think was very good, like a lot of the Pathfinder stuff and some of my early works, just removing them, privating the videos.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know,
What does it profit a man to do such a thing?
Dark Force.
it doesn't profit me anything, but now that I'm making series that I really enjoy, it concerns me that I could get new viewers who start watching my stuff and go back and watch the older stuff and are like, wow, this is really fucking cringe. This is
Yeah,
not as good.
I know how you feel like as a comic book artist.
I mean,
on the
your
back.
problem is once you make it out there, unless somebody burns it or throws it in a toilet, it's out there forever.
Well, also, even a bigger concern is that when
Omega
people
Demon
start
Chaos!
reading a comic book, they're always going to start at issue 1. So they're always seeing the worst of your work in a certain sense.
I don't think that's true, brother. There are
Well,
plenty
I mean,
of
like,
people
let's
that
say-
jump into a series not in one.
Omega Demon
And
Well,
that weirds me out, but that's how they do it.
I think, yeah, I mean, I think most comic book readers probably start at 1. I mean,
I agree with
That's what
that.
I
I
would-
think that most regular readers will start at the first in the series.
yeah.
But I want to make that clear. That's not everybody that reads regularly.
Yeah, I guess there's probably a percentage that might start like halfway through. And
Connor, some people
that's
have hearts made of pure chaos. There's no understanding them.
that is true. People do a lot of things that I don't understand. So, that's fair.
Pure chaos, Connor.
Let's do it. Rising Phoenix. Omega Demon Chaos.
Omega Demon Chaos. So
Mega
Demon Chaos.
I was thinking of writing a Pokemon RPG using the Pokemon Showdown system. I don't know if you know what this is, but like, it's like a Pokemon battle simulator, right? It looks like it comes from any of the games. You sit down, it has all of the Pokemon, all their moves, and etc., and you just battle people. And we would use that to do the Pokemon battling, which would free me up to write tabletop RPG rules. And I was thinking of having the setting would be like a remote continent or like an island that's like a tourist destination that's trying something new. They've got like a new program and the players have been invited to like beta test it.
Cool.
It's for people who never got to go on their Pokemon journeys as a kid. Now as adults, like their friends and family have signed them up to be a part of this ambitious new program. Give adults the experience of learning about the Pokemon world who never got it because they were sick or because they were like working as kids or they moved or they didn't have a Pokemon professor in their area, and just give adults and just make a Pokemon tabletop RPG world for adults that, rather than doing a bunch of really childish stuff and fighting the literal forces of nature. It's about solving kind of adult problems, like maintaining adult lifelong relationships and, figuring out how to communicate with other adults.
Sounds fun. I mean, I've never played Pokemon. I recently traded a video game card for a Switch, so I might pick up a Pokemon game.
Yeah, I absolutely think you should. Although there aren't a lot of Pokemon games for Switch right now.
That's fine. I only need one.
That's true, but there's a very serious question as to whether you should start with Sword Shield or whether you should start with Scarlet Violet. Because they're different. Like Scarlet Violet is a pretty big departure from the standard Pokemon formula in some ways. It's good, although the graphics are dog shit. I just want to be really clear here. The graphics in Scarlet Violet are bad, and it makes the game look bad.
Yeah.
But it's good. But it's also... Pokemon has a formula, let's be really clear. Like, the series is over 20 years old, but the games basically follow the same kind of story beats. The outside of towns look the same, essentially. Like, what you're getting when you get a Pokemon game. Scarlet and Violet were a pretty big departure. Like, you can't go inside buildings anymore. It kind of, in some ways, it shrunk the world, but also you don't get into random battles when you're walking around outside. Because you can see all of the Pokemon, and you can choose whether to run into them or not.
Let's do it. Omega Demon
Can't tell
Chaos.
if you're selling me on this one or you're selling me on the other one.
I'm not sure. Honestly, that's the thing. I liked Scarlet Violet, but I also am having trouble getting the willpower together to finish it.
Rising
I'd say probably for your first game, you should go with like what a standard Pokemon game is, right?
I would say Sword Shield then.
Yeah. It'll depend on what I can see on Craigslist. So we'll see.
Right.
I'm just trying to buy like secondhand games.
The thing to know about Nintendo games is their prices never come down. They never go on sale.
Yeah, that's seriously like the eye-wateringly glaring problem.
I mean,
Like,
the Switch is like...
8. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Mario Kart 8 is like still like, you can basically pay $60 online or $45, $50. It's like a, I don't know, old game, right?
The Switch is the 5th best-selling console in history and has passed the PS5 and the Xbox One.
Yeah.
It's extremely popular all around the world. So Nintendo knows it doesn't need to put its games on sale. People will buy them regardless.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Rising Phoenix.
Unless you're like me, I'll just wait till people sell their collections online.
Yeah, that's fine. That's an excellent strategy.
Yeah.
Don't get triangle strategy. the game, by the way. It's bad. I thought it was going to be awesome. It was supposed to be the new Final Fantasy Tactics / Octopath Traveler. It is not good. I cannot force myself to finish it. It's just not good.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the most like kid-friendly games.
Oh, kid-friendly games. Wii Sports.
Like,
Wii Sports is hella popular.
yeah.
It might be called Sports Club or something nowadays. Kid-friendly games. The Legend of Zelda stuff is always really very extremely popular with kids.
Well, you know, the thing is that there's this hump that I just tried playing Mario Kart SNES with my daughter this morning, and
Supersonic
you know, there's definitely this hump of like, oh, pressing the button and using the joystick at the same time, and like pressing left and right, and like knowing left from right. So like, it's very early for her. So I really just want to start like doing something, you know, if she wants to, if she likes it. Like very simple, like so if like that Mario Kart game has that like kid-friendly version where you just sort of gotta hit the joystick every once in a while, that's like sort of perfect. So I'm on the hunt for that.
We've got
And
some
then,
dads
advanced
somewhere around here that can help you out with this. Hold on, let me go find my Switch collection. It's gonna take me 10 seconds.
Okay. Sorry, folks. I didn't mean to detract AP from the grind, from the RPG grind.
All right, I've returned.
Welcome back.
Let me pop this bad boy open, see what I've got here that I could recommend for. Gonna guess Big Brain Academy, probably not that popular with your kid. Oh, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. That would definitely, kids love the shit out of that game.
Yeah, if there's anything with unicorns or like unicorn adjacent, I think Eevee is unicorn adjacent in her design. Just from memory.
You're probably not looking at Super Smash Bros. So the Mario Party games.
Mario Party, yeah, I hear Mario Party is a good option.
I think that with your family, Mario Party might not be the best idea if your daughter's having trouble doing dexterous things, because Mario Party is definitely about the mini games, mastering them, and you know, if she's having trouble with it, you're gonna absolutely, it's like playing Monopoly with your dad. You will destroy her easily.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't start out with that kind of game, but I think, you know, it's something to, you know, I'm building up a collection maybe, so like, you know, they don't have to be all used. I mean, there's like higher priority items like the Mario Kart, or I don't know what else maybe, but something like that. But you know, if they eventually get into it, that's cool too. You know, it's a long haul.
Let's do it.
I have a bunch of games I would recommend to you, but not to your daughter. I would never recommend a Fire Emblem game for a child.
Right. Yeah,
Maybe for a mid to late teenager.
Right.
Twin palms.
I was looking at Fire. I mean, I am like also looking for like my wife and I to play at some point.
Well, if you enjoy games about political discourse on social issues that is also about teenagers dating, pretty much any Fire Emblems. Racism is real and it exists in our world. Will the Bjorks and Lagoos ever come together? And also, will I get to kiss this girl that has been following me around in every combat for like the last 20 combats? Are we ever gonna kiss? I don't know. Maybe at the end of the game in the epilogue, we'll get married and have a kid.
One thing that I am hesitant about like modern RPGs with is like I really don't like when it's 3D and they're clipping together the scenes, and like you gotta like have this thing where you gotta wait for the animation to play and then they do the audio, and everything is like really slow. I can read a lot faster than these people are like speaking and the animation is playing, and I get impatient with that because like I feel like it's wasting my time.
Rising.
I agree with you there. That's not Fire Emblem, unfortunately for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Fire? No. What I'm saying is Fire Emblem is pretty top tier nowadays.
Nerd.
Okay.
I don't know about Three Houses was really well designed.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at it this morning. There was a Craigslist
Ooh,
post
that was
that had that. I was gonna.
I have a
See what
Three
price they
Houses playthrough if you want to just catch the beginning of it and see if it's something you'd enjoy or not.
I did. I think I saw that when you were first playing, because I have played Fire Emblem games on like Game Boy Advance, or whatever. Not
My
played them,
God.
but I played them. They're good.
Let's do it.
First Fire Emblem game I played was Radiant Dawn on the Switch. And then I did, on 3DS, I did not Awakening, the one that came after it, Fate. Fire Emblem Fates is fucking incredible.
Eagle Ray.
There was 3 full storyline games in one. Although, like DLC, you had to purchase the other 2. You got one storyline with your game. You had to purchase the other 2 for like $20 each. But
Wow.
the final storyline was truly incredible because you got all of the characters from the other 2 games that you'd already finished in the same place. And in that game, halfway through the game, any relationships that you had were locked in place, and your characters would have kids. And then the kids would grow up to be teenagers during the storyline, and they would have a combination of their parents' abilities and powers. So if you chose wisely, you could have kids that were like OP as fuck with ridiculous growth stats. So in the final storyline, I got every character, I got every kid, I got all the kids to have relationships so that they, in Fire Emblem games, when you have a relationship with somebody, standing next to them causes you to have a stats boost.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all 20 kids and regular members all together, all with their parents' greatest powers at, well, not all of them are cutting edge. Some, like some of the kids are clearly not, no matter who their parents are, they're never going to be as good as the others. But my God, I fucking rolled the end of that game. It was so good. It was the culmination. There were so many relationships. I was like, I'm going to create the perfect children by matching the parents together using careful, like, Punnett squares. I'm just like, all right, who do I want to see together? This guy and this girl? All right, we're going to make them do that.
AP the eugenicist.
It wasn't eugenics. I chose them based on their relationships, not on their powers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because getting the ninja guy together with the wolf girl was really fucking funny.
That sounds hilarious.
They dunked on each other constantly. She was like, oh, you think you're gonna be as good as me? And he was like, the battle's already over, kid. And she's like, wait, what?
Rising Phoenix.
Supersonic fist.
They were constantly playing tricks on each other and ducking each other. And their kid basically grew up to do the exact same thing.
Omega Demon Chaos. Take this.
Amazing. Incredible.
So is each character, like if you paired parent A with parent B, and that creates kid D.
So kids are based, this is only in Fates. Kids are based on the mother. So the mother will always have the same kid.
I see. Yeah, okay. That simplifies everything.
Yes.
I was gonna say, did they create like 10,000
No.
that like people didn't play?
So the kid always has the same mom, and so it's the dad that is the deciding choice in the relationship as to like stat growth and like extra ability.
Sure. Cool.
There's some crazy shit happening in that game.
Sounds like FFT double Excalibur Ninja Sword levels of broken.
Yeah, you can get to stuff like that using, there's like a 5-hit sword attack ability that's really hard to unlock, but if you get the parentage correct, you can end up getting it on multiple hits.
Supersonic fist.
And then if you don't do a full kid run, you just do the parents with that ability and the kids with that ability as your frontliners, and they're just like 5-hit everything, just rolling through doing like penta slash or whatever it's called. Each slash doesn't do like
Fate's on the Switch?
no, Fate is on 3DS.
Okay.
But what is on the Switch is Three Houses, which is a really good one. But again, it's full of like political discourses to like the power of religion and state, like the problem that happens when rulership is chosen by birthright rather than by ability.
Eagle ray.
Of course, it's a Fire Emblem game, so there is something that's fire and emblemy, and also there will be dragons. This is a Fire Emblem game, so this happens every time.
I approve.
In Radiant Dawn, the Fire Emblem was literally a giant flaming emblem, but in Fire Emblem Three Houses, you get like noble crests that are like tattoos that you're born with, and the main character's one is the emblem of fire. So there's always something fire and emblemy about the games, but it's not the same in every series.
Perfect.
There's always dragons though, every single time.
I mean, that's just always going to be a win.
Let's do it. Omega
I disagree. The ending of Radiant Dawn was like a multi-part dragon battle, and dragons were significantly better than humans. And they were whooping my ass. It took me years to beat Radiant Dawn. I had to stop playing and then come back one day with some new strats I thought of. This is back before I started using video game guides for everything.
Quickie, we did it.
Oh.
I thought I heard a rumor. I'm checking the Reddit that there's a Final Fantasy Tactics remake or something.
Yeah, they announced that they were the website and a copyright for it, but we haven't had any more information about it.
Okay.
Freeze, Lancer.
You know, I'm really into it.
Rising
Oh,
I
yeah.
just suggested Ponda the Mad play Tactics yesterday. I really think he'd like it because he's an XCOM fan.
Double
Yeah.
spiral attack. You can't
And
beat
it's
me.
like, you know, if you're an XCOM fan and you want to roll through a game, you can sort of roll through Final Fantasy Tactics. It's much less like frustratingly chance-based.
Says a guy who isn't playing a
XCOM is-
samurai, I guess.
Sorry?
My man Connor here is just a calculator. He literally just plays calculator black mage, and no chances. He only hits people that are on prime levels of elevation. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7.
Mathematical certainty for the win.
Oh, I love mathematical certainty. I've been talking about it all week. How much I hate chance. I've been playing that Blood Bowl tournament with Grimdark James, and it fucking sucks. My rolls have been dog shit when I need them.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Let me throw this at you, Connor. We should stop using our highest SP attacks and start moving to face Maxwell again now that we're level 58.
All right, yeah, sounds good. Do we have melange gel and stuff?
Yeah, we got tons of all that stuff.
All right. So, I mean, I
Okay, well,
I'm probably
never
still gonna
mind.
use
We're
mine.
facing a dinosaur. Use all your abilities. Let's go
yeah, I was
nuts.
gonna say, I think we still should probably lay it on heavy.
Guy hit me for 1,500 damage. Unbelievable. Every time I get called to him, someone uses another ability.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Omega Demon Chaos. Take this. Rising Phoenix.
We won.
Elixir, not bad. Good drops in this area. Like I saw a lot of panaceas and elixirs, so it's high level gear.
Oh, we ran out a long time ago. well, that makes sense.
Ran out of what?
The ingredients to make omelets to do status canceling effects.
I understand.
Maxwell.
Let's do it.
Dragon. Or a dinosaur.
You know, we didn't see one fucking dinosaur the first time we rolled through here, and now we've got 2 in one run.
Omega Demon
I mean, we
Chaos.
see dinosaurs almost every fight when we were grinding.
But when we came in and cleared this place out before we fought Maxwell,
Phoenix.
not a single fucking one.
Can't beat me.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying, Connor. That's all I'm saying.
It's true. I don't remember that. Yeah, being the case. I mean, I don't remember dragons being present.
They're not dragons, they're dinosaurs.
Sorry, yeah, dinosaur. I got dragons on the brain now.
I too have dragons on the brain. Just overlay all of my precious dragon waifus on the screen, but like ghostly style. Like this is a cowboy movie and I'm remembering someone who died in the upper right hand portion of the screen. Dragon waifus. So difficult living without you. I did just save, right? Okay. Well. So we didn't even make it to there.
Chaos.
Yeah, it was like instant fight.
Freeze,
Ha,
Lancer.
ha.
Here, Gee.
Rising.
Rising Phoenix.
Nerd.
Gee.
Don't let your guard down yet.
Alright, how many of these Rising Phoenixes do I need to get the extension ability? That's your list. Burning Phoenix. Use Rising Phoenix 90 times. Gotta be getting close to that, right? Yep, okay. Press the original skills button as Reed plows to the enemy in Phoenix form. So I gotta hit O again right when we're doing it. Also, Dragon Demon Chaos, which I've got. Press original skills button just as the last strike of Omega DOK. You know, I really should not be learning how to do these right before a critical boss fight, but I guess here we go.
It'll be fine.
Maxwell, you son of a bitch. We'll never give up.
Omega Demon Chaos. Omega Demon Chaos. Take this.
Damn.
Heal. Omega Demon Chaos. Take this. Ha.
Where is he?
Take this.
Where is he? Shit.
Omega Demon.
Freeze, Lancer. Freeze, Lancer.
Omega Demon Chaos.
Eagle Rage.
Take this.
Gee.
Heal.
Eagle Rage. Dark.
Sorry, I'm gonna top myself off with some TP because I blew through a shit ton of it.
Absolutely.
Omega Demon Chaos.
Nope,
Take this.
that was a mistake.
Oh, he got me with that tractor beam.
He did. He did get you with it.
Celsius. Twin Palm Strike. Dark Force. Eagle Rage. Twin Palm Strike. Twin Palm Strike.
Nurse.
Palm Strike.
Like refusing to
No,
change.
he's starting. He's starting. Oh God! I'm blocking. I'm blocking. I'm gonna get you up. Hold on. I'll need you to get the other guy up.
Yeah, I got him.
Omega Demon Chaos. Take
Come on. Do it? Yes, I think it did, but with only 1 health.
Omega Demon Chaos. Nurse.
Hold on. I'm gonna get this person up.
Yeah.
And then I need to feed myself some delicious TP.
Ah! Freeze Lancer!
We gotta get back. We brawlers need to get back in there and keep canceling him. Yes, you did it. You did it. You did it.
Try and get over there.
Yeah, we gotta keep him from casting those big spells.
Twin Palm!
Nurse.
Eagle Rage! Twin Palm
My
Strike!
attacks do 1 damage.
Palm Strike!
But as long as it's keeping him from casting Meteor Swarm and Indignation, good enough for me.
Go. Take this. Omega Demon Chaos.
Ha!
Omega.
Go! Absolute! Supersonic Fist! Palm Strike!
Big fan of Supersonic Fists.
Yeah.
Lancer!
Where is he? Oh, left.
Freeze Lancer!
Oh boy, he's about to cast. Oh boy, that was close.
Nice.
Palm Strike! Twin Palm Strike! Palm!
Just gotta think.
Chaos.
Oh,
Take this.
I am chilling, getting jelly. Our whole team is right on top of him. We're gonna get destroyed by tractor beam for sure. We're gonna get absolutely fucked by a tractor beam. There it is.
there it is, yeah. But only.
No,
he
no,
only got,
no! He's casting. He's casting. No, he moved again. No! You son of a bitch!
Demon Chaos. Take this.
Eagle Rage!
Omega Demon Chaos. Take this.
Damn, that's a sweet ability.
Omega Demon.
Dark Force!
Take this.
Supersonic Fist! Dark Force! Eagle Rage! Supersonic Fist! Ah!
Sorry. Wrong direction.
Supersonic Fist! Ah!
All right, we got him. We're juggling.
Thank you.
Eagle Rage!
Gotta do it for myself, Shirley.
Eagle Rage!
Yeah.
There we go.
Twin Palm Strike!
This battle's getting pretty expensive, materials-wise.
Nurse.
Fortunately, we made tons of money by spamming the shit out of all those battles earlier.
Right.
Twin Palm Strike!
Yes, I did it! Get fucked!
More.
Oh, amazing. Oh, that was sick.
Heal.
And he's dead.
You did 1 damage and you killed him. All right, I don't want to hear about. Oh, I only did 1 damage. Fucking killed him. You literally killed the god of our world. Are you all right? It's been a long while since I moved this much. You need not worry about me. Now then, which cranial cage should I enter? That's a great question. Let's say Keel for a moment. We probably want the 2 Supreme Cramels to be in opposite cages. That's Merity's Cramel cage. He just dunked on you? Holy shit. Wow. Are you really sure that it's a Supreme Cramel? I mean, I don't know that we ever introduced ourselves, so how would he know who's who? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Orange. Now we got 4 and 4 divided. Jesus, medium swarm. All right, let's just move him over to make sure that he doesn't get something from being over here, and he does. At some point, we'll probably need to go through and redo all our Cramels, but let's just re-enable the skills because disabled a bunch. Okay, so we've got wind, ice, shadow, earth. Got ice. Got multiple ice abilities. Shadow, ice again. We need air and earth. Just to make sure we've got A little bit of all of her stuff. Meteor Swarm, big fan, big fan. I wonder if we should just leave Light as his only offensive so that we can get Maxwell as quickly as possible. The power of all elements combined. Yep, that sounds right. Heal is now our healer and also the commander of the Supreme God. We've come a long way. Okay, let's look at what we do next. You got a weapon and a accessory during that battle. According to this, you got the Omni weapon. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a pretty big fucking jump right there.
that's huge.
And then you also got the fairy ring. So your TP consumption should be significantly reduced with 2 of those. Reset all character skills. Okay, so I'm gonna put Omega Demon Chaos on this so that it's easier to pull off that extension ability. Double Spiral is down. Probably Rising Phoenix should be down. And Double Spiral is up. Yep, just a bunch of incredibly expensive. You know what? Let's throw this as Sonic Chaos so I can attack from a range.
Let me just check my numbers as well.
Of course, my friend.
Let's see here. 57 and 154. Okay, getting up there.
Tomb of Ifrit. We need to go to the conversion dock in the Orbis barrier. All right. And then I think go to Inferia. 8864 to find the secret tomb of the pirate Ifrit.
Let's do it. Omega Demon Chaos.
Nope, it canceled me on the last hit.
Take this. Omega Demon. Meteor Swarm.
Okay, well, Meteor Swarm definitely takes up the whole fucking screen. The game zooms out. Now, just remember, this was a totally optional battle that we didn't have to do at this time. So we are now way over leveled and overpowered.
Let's do it. Omega Demon Chaos.
7, 8.
I love being overpowered.
I do like being overpowered as well. We're both Final Fantasy Tactics players, so it shouldn't be a surprise.
We're familiar with this.
Orlando!
Swarm.
Kill everyone using your op shit.
Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, Orlando definitely like sort of he does sort of kill the game a little bit. Like he's just so powerful compared to everyone else.
I'm really trying to pull off a second Rising Dragon Strike or whatever it is. I'm just having trouble.
Yeah, that was sick.
6, 7, 8.
Toe.
Sonic Chaos.
Palm strike. Eagle
I'm getting
Rage.
canceled before I hit the last ability, though, is the problem.
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically always the problem, right?
I have to hit all 8 strikes, and I have to press O again on the final hit.
Right.
Rough. You want to talk about pro timing? Legend of the Dragoon, my friend. Game. Wow, that took a while. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're back in the game again. We're back in the real world. Yep. We literally have the super god who is all elements combined. I'm just going to see if we don't have to go to the conversion dock. If we can just go straight to 8854. Oh, this definitely seems probably like where 8854 is. Remember this place? We spent a lot of time here early on.
Yep. Yep. I do remember the grind.
Gonna dive here. Feel like there must be something in here. There's not. Let's keep going outside then. 88, 54 should be pretty close. Oh, sorry, 8864. That will be on the bottom side then. Should be in there then, right? That's 8864. Up? No, it's down. Well, it should be here, but it's not yet. So I'm thinking we do need to go to the conversion dock.
Let's do it.
Here, there. Eagle Rage.
Sonic.
Wrecked.
Palm Strike.
Meteor Swarm.
We took care of them.
Remember when we used these guys to level really early on in the game?
I do. Oh, the days.
Why do you sound like you're a pro wrestler about to tell me about how you're gonna break my spine?
Oh,
the days.
the days of breaking your spine. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I've never watched pro wrestling.
You're missing out. As you're a storyteller, my friend, you are missing out if you've never. Pro wrestling storylines are really something.
Yeah, I never really got it, and then my senior year at SVA, School of Visual Arts, we were like paired up in studios with other people, and my neighbor, he like his senior project was his pro wrestling. It was basically like about, I think it was called Prospects, and it was like,
Yes.
I could be wrong though.
No, you're
It's
correct.
basically about like young wrestlers trying to get into the game or whatever.
Yep.
He plugged me into like what it is that like makes it attractive, and it seems cool.
This
Wait,
is
so
the
we're flying?
actual sun. Yes. We're flying on the barrier that separates the two.
Oh, cool.
I believe that's
Think we got it,
Vattenkeist. Oh, we always had it. I just never did it.
Okay.
I didn't think it was important, but now I'm realizing that we could go to again, it's not mentioned in the guide at any point, but it looks like there's a hidden building that's only on the Celestia side, so I don't know, maybe we should go over there. Again, not in the guide. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but it will simply take us the inverse dome. Then let's Conversion dock. This is where we're supposed to go now, I think. Here we go. Nope, here we go. Follow my footprints to distant worlds. 8864. Oh, 8864. Alright, I made some mistakes. Alright, I'm going to turn 180 degrees. We just got Orbist. Well, let's see if we can go to that weird monastery type shit that was over to our left. Well, this ain't nothing. Can't believe that a facility so big has been floating here on the Orbis barrier. How come no one ever noticed? It's probably manipulating the surrounding light cremals to make it appear invisible from the surface. The technology is far beyond our comprehension. I'm thinking this might be the main storyline. I'm just gonna back away for a sec. We'll be back. I did get here accidentally, so I'm sure I can get back here on purpose.
Well, isn't it in the guide to go here then?
Eventually? Probably. But I want to go get the Aya bird conversion because it'll be sick as fuck.
That's good.
Connor, don't you want to soar through the sky and go to all the rare locations to get all the hidden stuff?
Absolutely.
Don't you want to soar through the sky? Where's your sense of adventure, Connor? Since man has walked on this earth, all they have dreamed of is soaring through the sky like birds. It's literally the name of Civilization 6's opening theme. Sognore de Valore. Wait, 64 is up? How far up is 8864? That's gonna be... Yeah, that'll... that could be in that water inlet up there. I don't know. I don't know which world 8864 is on. He was a Celestian pirate, right? He's from Celestia, and he raided Inferia. So if his thing is on Distant Worlds, I think it's on Inferia, but we'll find out in a minute. We're just gonna check this world's 8864 for his hidden dock. I'm gonna say that's a big no. Big no. 0.
Blocked by a French bridge.
I mean, bridge review. It is incapable of allowing ships from traveling under it. Not a very good bridge. Might as well have just built a series of pillars. Gonna give that bridge 1 out of 10 on bridge review. It is still standing, so it gets at least a 1. Enter the relay point. Inverse dome. We got a flip. Area. Inferior again. Well, Connor, you got any big plans in the week coming up?
Nope. Just I got some secret projects that I've been working on.
Me too.
This past
Me too.
week. And then hopefully I'll wrap them up this coming week. I can get back into Galarian. Draw on that. Should be good.
Okay, so we walked past this gigantic tomb several times, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't see that before. We must have been on like sort of opposite sides.
No, I mean the point didn't exist until we talked to his statue. On the,
Oh, okay.
it literally was inaccessible. Glaring, glaring, glaring. I don't know what your specific cover looks like, but I got yours because it's yours. I haven't done
Thank
that
you. Yeah,
before,
no,
but I
it's
decided
there on the Kickstarter.
I got it. Oh, is it? I didn't see it. Look, Connor, I got 7 emails from Charlie telling me that the fucking kid. You need to talk to him about that, okay? I got 7 emails from Charlie, so I decided to sign in and go do his thing, and instantly saw there was an early bird special to grab yours, and thought, I'll throw some extra bucks my good buddy ConorHughes and Charlie Stickney's way.
Thank you. I'll show you the cover.
You get that ConorHughes specific. The interior decoration has absolutely no sense of order nor unity. It definitely feels like a place I designed. And this horribly amateurish nude statue of a middle-aged man couldn't possibly be any further from what art should be. Oh, are we supposed to bring chat here? I feel like maybe we were supposed to bring chat. You really think it's that bad? It kind of looks sort of fun and exciting. This place looks scary. I get the feeling that this place is haunted. There are many rooms here. To start off with, go in the bottom left one. Okay.
So I think the issue is the reason why you're getting so many emails is because
I've done your Kickstarters. Yes.
Exactly.
Connor, I know the reason why I'm getting them. It's just annoying as hell.
Yeah, I'll talk to him about that.
Let's see, 4 samurai.
That's,
take the left door.
We don't want to spam people. But it's like I don't think right now we have a system in place where we can where it can be like, well, you backed that one, we're only going to send that person that one. Like there's no check to see, have I sent an email to this person already? You know?
I understand. Still annoying. Still annoying.
There's a lot of systems actually about Kickstarter that, could be improved. Like we use BackerKit, and that's an extra service you pay for to basically have functionality that really, arguably could be part of Kickstarter. To begin with. Okay, no problem then, I guess.
There was still a problem. It's just less of a problem. I didn't realize we had $600,000. We're well on our way to buying our own inn inside of our ship. All right, I'm about to click this link. Let's see what thirsty ass shit ConorHughes has got. Connor, let me ask you a question. I asked you before about boobs or butts. Based on this picture, what do you think my answer is about you?
It's hard to say. I think there's equal prominence here.
I'm just gonna be honest. If I circled the surface area of the thigh, hip, and butt, and the surface area of her entire torso, which do you think is much larger than the other? With way more exposure.
I guess the butt area, yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta protect the.
All right, we've learned so much about ConorHughes today, guys. Connor, don't lie to me. That armor is in no way functional. It's barely fashionable, even with the loosest terms of fashion. The absolute loosest.
Well, the thing is, it got ripped up in the fight, so it's not had it seen its best days.
I have no follow-up to that. Once you get to the other side, go to the bottom left door. Oh god, we might not have wanted to heal. Oh, but there can be random battles at any time, so. But apparently you can freeze them. Like this.
Is that how it works?
Oh, but that guy still got me.
Tricky.
Mithril bracelet and the star shield. Well, star shield is almost certainly for Reed.
So by the sound of it, we're definitely getting into the late game as far as equipment goes, right?
We're still only on disc 2. I'm sorry.
That's true. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, remind me to take a look and get the CD, the third CD, because I don't think I have it yet.
Where's Mithril Talisman? Oh, here it is. Mithril bracelet. Huge luck drop. Big, small evade drop. Kind of mid defense boost. Can anyone else use this, or is it just you? Oh no, it's probably almost certainly for our spellcaster then, because of the intelligence boost. I'm sorry, Connor. I wanted to give you new great equipment, but I can't justify it. On the other side, go back through and go through the upper door. Oh, it's L1 is the free. Oh no! Oh, random battle. It feels like it's been a while. This is the first random battle we've had in here, and it's full of mushrooms.
Rising Phoenix.
Oh, I'm stunned. I'm super stunned,
Twin palm
and I'm paralyzed. Great.
Don't worry, we solved
Your
it.
guard down yet?
My shield literally looks like a star.
Awesome.
Poorly drawn star. Anatia. I don't know if that's worth spending the time to do that instead of just running through and healing.
Let's do it.
A lot of mushrooms.
Rising Phoenix.
Wow,
We're not gonna
we wrecked
lose
these
so
guys, huh?
easily.
I didn't quite realize.
I did mention that we were supremely over leveled now, right?
I suppose, yeah. I didn't realize for this area.
We're over leveled because we got the optional super boss Maxwell. He's
I
literally
didn't quite realize he was optional.
he's the Kreml of all Kremls. The elemental Omni Kreml. We got him before we got the light Kreml, right? Do we have Rem? No, we don't even have Rem yet. We don't even have the light Kreml. We have the Omni Elemental Kreml before we have him. Rem.
Rem.
Okay. Japanese lady, go back the way you came. Go through the right door, through the samurai, onto the next screen. Okay. Got you. Put myself in extreme danger here. Missing constantly. To go through the right door and through another series of samurai. Jesus. Okay. No, there were no samurai here. Examine the box on the left to find a hidden lens. Okay, sure.
Let's do it. Rising Phoenix.
I don't know why I went straight to the other side.
Did we get him?
Okay, I barreled through them using the incredible power of fire. Turns out mushrooms are weak to fire and also swords. Cross the bridge and fight a group of enemies. You must win to continue.
Okay.
Oh, those are kappas. They have bowls of water on their head.
Let's do it.
Those are not kappas. Those are medusas. Okay.
Ah! Chi!
Rising Phoenix.
Eagle rage! Chi!
Omega Demon Chaos. Take this.
Eagle rage! Supersonic!
Take this.
We took care of them.
Last.
Taking care of business. Go up and then go left 2 screens. bullet in the direction you just came from, but make sure she's still on the stone walkway.
Omega Demon Chaos.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, I missed the timing again. I'm not clear where the timing is. I was much better at this as a kid.
Meteor Swarm. We did it.
I think there might also be a problem where I can't activate my extensions if other people are casting magic or doing anything crazy.
Yeah. I could see that being the case.
Oh, okay. All right, she's
Statue.
still on the way here. Okay, let's see here. Push the woman towards the water.
Okay.
This feels dark, but okay.
Especially because they say woman, not oh.
Oh, she's a Yukiona, I guess. Or whatever. That might be the snow one. She's the one with the extended neck. Okay, so she's a yokai. Japanese spirit demons. It will unlock a door. Go back one screen to the new door on the upper ledge. I wouldn't call that a ledge, but all right. Go back. Continue down the hall to get the captain's hat. It's the captain's hat? No, that's his beard. Oh. Examine the box in the same... Oh, here we go. All right, now this is almost certainly going to be for chat.
Yep. Very nice.
And it's pretty mid. Go right, and you'll be back in the main room. Guess we put the beard on him now?
Yeah.
Yep, I didn't need to read the game for that. I figured that one out. This time, go through the door directly behind the statue. Okay.
I guess the top one. No, that's...
Isn't this directly behind the statue? Cross the bridges and go through the door, and you'll fall into an area below.
Let's do
Wow.
it. Rising Phoenix.
Chi. Eagle Rage.
Oh, there's no enemies there.
Eagle Rage.
Omega Demon Chaos. Take this.
Oh,
Meteor
that's
Swarm.
right. Yeah, go for those.
Meteor Swarm's absolutely fucking wild,
Yeah.
dude.
Did we get him?
Big fan of getting 10,000 gold every battle, though. Huge fan. Absolutely massive. Yep, there we go. We fell through the floor. Well, okay, those spikes look pretty spiky. Let's see here. Hold circle to run past them. Voila. Get the mithril bracelet on the left before continuing. Not a fan of stopping while on the spikes. Probably not
Yeah,
a
I
great
was gonna say,
plan.
that's
Probably not a
pretty
great
unfortunate.
plan.
That
Rising
wasn't
Phoenix.
just by design.
Go.
The area is kind of wild, huh? Like there's different backgrounds, lots of different enemies.
I feel like it's Ifrid stunting on everyone, you know. He's like, hey, these are all the places I've been and all the crazy shit I've done. If you want to be a great pirate, you have to be at least this tall to ride.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You didn't get hit. You can go to the left there.
I have to go to the left there.
What I mean is, like, is there a space for you to stand on the right, on the left and right? Like, where there tends to be one spike missing. I think you can
See.
on that.
How badly are we hurt? Not very badly at all. Go north, get the all divide in the area to the right, and then head to the upper left-hand corner. Sure.
Let's
Wow.
do it. Omega Demon Chaos. Nurse. Sonic. Omega Demon Chaos. Take this.
Eagle. Air thrust. Here.
Supersonic chaos.
Eagle rage.
Take this.
Well, we are getting levels up, so I guess we must be, you know, appropriate for this area, roughly. All divide? Oh.
All right, let's see here. Cross the rocks in the lava. You get money and elixir before going left.
Nice. That was smooth.
Okay, so these superstars have a 5% chance of dropping reverse dolls, which we'll need later in the game to do some crazy ass shit.
Supersonic fist. Gee.
This shit's draining my TP. Hate this. Hate this.
Strike. Supersonic fist. Gee.
Heal.
Twin palm strike.
We're not gonna lose.
Never gonna get carbonard either. We're gonna have to Panacea bottle.
Mm-hmm.
You have tons of TP. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think those new items are really working for you.
Yeah.
And I need an orange gel. There were 2 of them. Because I fell in the lava?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I didn't move through fast enough. Okay, Panacea bottle. Why did the 3 of you get that, but not me?
Because we all fell in.
Okay.
Yeah, just deal with the poison until we get past here, I think. Because we don't want to run out of Panacea bottles. Also, it looks like you have to get on the right. Oh.
We gotta go to this left rock, but I can't get stuck here. As soon as we get done with this, I gotta keep running.
Right.
Rising Phoenix.
Nice.
Nurse.
Palm strike. Dark force.
Take this.
Air thrust. Ha.
Omega Demon.
Dark force.
Take this.
Alright, start running now.
I'm always running, Connor.
Always running for something. There you go, there you go, there you go. Alright, yeah, use those iframes. Nice.
That's dark power I've used. Talk to statues for information. There's also a shop and a resting point here. Is it these statues? Oh, it's this one. You can change direction without moving by pushing square on right or left.
Oh.
It's crazy. He's right.
Let's do it. Rising Phoenix. Rising Phoenix. Meteor Swarm.
Ha.
Take this. Omega Drop.
No problem.
If there's a rest here, see if it's a full rest. That'll get us TP back. 68,000 gold? No thanks,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's crazy.
Money makes the world go round. What the fuck? Those prices are insane. This has to be some.
Is 1/10 of your.
Yeah, it has to be some sort of Buddhist reference for sure. Just gonna go ahead and save while we're here as well. If they're healing us up right here, there almost certainly is something beyond this area. Let's see what they say next. Examine. Stop the flames with the freeze ring. Okay. So that's why it told us to do directional.
Oh, true. So hold square
This
and.
where it is. I'm trying. It's not really working that well.
There you go.
There you go. Run through the area.
Looks like another Ifreed hat.
Yep.
Let's do it. Rising Phoenix! Ha, ha, ha. Ha, Meteor Swarm!
Eagle Rage.
It's over.
I just want to check on your numbers here real quick. Nowhere close. Nowhere close.
Yeah, pretty far away. What's T at? Probably not close either. Yeah, 625.
You need 300.
Yep.
Okay.
Put the head on.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little early, but it does feel like a good place to call it before we commit to the next insane.
Okay.
Closing thoughts, Connor. It's been a heck of an episode. For one thing, we both showed up on time instead of me showing up late.
I don't think you're usually any later than I was today, which is to say, like, by 5 minutes or less. You know?
We beat God.
Yeah, yeah.
We defeated one God, at least.
One god. I mean, that's okay for one episode.
The supreme God of all elements, you know.
Yeah. All in a Saturday morning's work. Like eating chocolate cereal with your Saturday morning cartoons.
Chocolate cereal. All right. We learned something new about ConorHughes today. It has no taste.
You've never had some?
I've had chocolate cereal. It just wouldn't be the first 1, 2, or 3 things I grab.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, no thoughts. Look forward to next week.
Okay. I'm about to hit stop recording.